Everybody, Chad with Nobody Else's Auto. It is 7 o'clock Tuesday evening. Time for Toy Tuesday Live. We'll give everybody a few seconds to get their notifications, know that we're on, and going to check out some more cool toys and memorabilia tonight. So we'll let everybody get a few seconds to get on with us before we dig into stuff. So tonight we've got some more promo models. Yeah, as crazy as it's been, we've done a lot of promos on here lately. This is finally the end of what I've picked up here recently. We gave away the promo pack Sunday night. What we're looking at tonight is the end of that batch that I bought. But that was like 18 promos. Old School finally got the plugs. We're glad those finally made it there. So the promos we've got tonight still came out of that batch. There was 18 promos in there, a lot of Ford stuff, as well as a few GM products, but a lot of neat stuff. We're going to check out the rest of those tonight. We've got a super cool Buddy L10 toy and some more oil cans out of the big mountain of oil cans that I've been showing you here over the last several weeks. We've kind of been working through and checking out as we go. So lots of cool things happening. Getting ready to ship the promo pack out from Sunday night. Ryland's on with us. Glad you made it. Be sure to check out this month's raffle if you weren't on with us Sunday night. Everybody that was on got to vote on which truck we were going to raffle. So Kim's on with us. Brandon's here with us. And so be sure to get in on this month's raffle. Awesome Buddy L truck. Going to be shipped out first part of December to this month's winner. Had several people jump in right away. Jason's Garage is on. Number one's here with us. So be sure to check that out. Get your raffle chances in early so you don't forget to at the end. So anyway, got some people on with us. Let's go ahead and start checking out some cool stuff tonight. We'll start off with some promo models, and then we'll mix some of this other stuff in. As always, comments, questions, be sure to throw them up there, and we'll sure try to get to them. BW's Garage is here. All right, some more promo models. Lee's on from New York. We'll start off just right here. The little 68, 69 era Ford Falcon two-door post. This is a sports coupe. Let's see. Number one says hi to everybody. Chopper One made it. Glad you made it, Chopper. You've been catching us when you can, so that's glad you're here. Alan, North Carolina's here. This little Falcon is pretty nice, except it's missing both bumpers, front and rear. Other than that, it's a great piece. This is one that had a lot of the information on the bottom of it, the Futura Sport Coupe. David W. is here with us. Number one, you can really see the Mustang in that Falcon, yeah. So like I said, other than the fact that it's missing the bumpers, that's a pretty decent little piece. Chopper One loves the channel, thanks. Chris is here. Number one, like you can see the Camaro and the Vega. That's true too, especially those early Vegas. Next we got a Chevrolet. Let's get a Chevrolet thrown into the mix. A 51 Burgundy sedan. This one also a bank, just like the one that we gave away the other night. And obviously these earlier ones not nearly as detailed as some of the later ones. Decent detail, but you can see the front hood badge is basically just a kind of a splotch of paint or a sticker for the front hood badge. They actually had the hood ornament molded into the body. Reflective windows, so there was no interior in these to have to worry about a detail. But there again, plastics was in its infancy at this point. You know, plastic model cars just started coming out in the late 40s. This was a 51 model. So a lot of this stuff was just in its infancy in the beginning stages. So the fact that they've survived this long in this good a condition still isn't too bad. Next one, we got to check out another Ford, another 60 two-door hardtop. Just like the blue one we gave away the other night. This one's silver. Also shows a little bit of warp to the body, which I think is pretty typical of a lot of the 1960 promo models. This one has a little crack right above the A-pillar. Yes, Jason, these are all 1/24th scale. But this one has the hubcaps on it. This one also has the bumpers and the lights and the grille. And a neat looking car. Like I said, it looks good in the silver just like it does in the blue, like the one we gave away the other night. Bottom side on this one does not have any of the details, but is all just cast in details, no separate components on this one other than the axles. While we're over here, let's take a break from the promos. We got more to come, but let's catch this big Texaco can while we're here in the corner. If you've been hanging out with us, you saw the mountain of cans that I bought. A lot of 5-gallon stuff in there. Jason's Garage, that could be fixed with the heat gun and some Bondo. Yeah, it probably could be. But big Texaco, 5-gallon Texaco, universal gear lubricant. Has the cool old green and red star on it with the red star with the green T. These 5 gallons are getting a lot harder to find in decent condition. 5 gallons used to not be collectible at all. But note number 1, the promos are not the next raffle. Just doing the Buddy L for this time. So that's why these 5 gallons, I'm definitely not opposed to grabbing them. They're still cool pieces. And I'm always happy to add any nice cans to the collection. So Kevin's here, ready for the World Series. So we're glad you jumped on with us for a few minutes. Let's see what's in this one. Quaker State. Nice metal 5-quart Quaker State. Old school, 5-gallon takes too much room. Well, yes and no. That used to be the philosophy behind the 5 gallons. They take up too much room. But if you put them up high on a shelf, they don't take up too much room. They look pretty good. That's right, BW's Garage. They also make good office trash cans. But when you take a 5-gallon and you put it up high, they don't take up near as much real estate, and you can still see them when they're up high. You've seen a lot of them in restaurants, bars, things like that for decor, because they can hang them up high and everybody can still see what they are. The Quaker State all metal, a few scratches, few dings. The top has been cut out of this one completely. Quaker State down the side. The seal down there. Number 1, what's the entry-level collector item you see starting to skyrocket in want and price? 5-gallon cans, probably, in all honesty. You know, those things used to be maybe $5 a piece, even at a farm auction. And anymore, if they look decent, they'll bring 30, 40, 50 bucks a piece at a farm auction. So I don't see that ending. I see 5 gallons starting to follow along with quarts and continue to tick up in value, especially the rare ones. You know, I've got a petroleum 5-gallon, which is a magnificent can. If you're not familiar with the petroleum cans, well worth looking up. I've got one of those in a 5-gallon, and it's a great piece. So I see 5 gallons being something that has been completely overlooked, but are starting to go up, and I believe will continue to go up. So, but there again, guaranteed 100% pure for the Quaker State seal. Little info on the back. Old school and toilet paper starts to skyrocket, we're in trouble. Yep. For over a quarter-century, car owners have recognized the excellent qualities of Quaker State. So definitely a nice can there as well. So let's scooch these promos out of the way and start in with some more promos. How about this? Another 62 Fairlane. We had a lot of discussion about the 62 Fairlane that we gave away on the raffle Sunday night. Bill helped us out a lot with it. This obviously is a promo. It does have the features of the car cast into the bottom of them that they were used to sell them with. But these also had an opening hood showing an engine. Number 1, get a $79 warm water bidet device and get clean. But this, this thing had an engine in it. I was not sure about that, but Bill clarified that for us, that these are, in 62 only they did that. You know, that's what kind of threw me. It had all the information, so it had to be a promo, but you very, very seldom see them with an engine. Bill did tell me that was a 62 only deal. Obviously, this is a 62 Fairlane 500, so that answered that question. And that's the number 1 agrees that was 62 only. This one's a nice looking piece, still got the bumper and the grill in it. Same around on the back side of it with the bumper and the tail panel. That's right, Jason's Garage said that's a good example, and that's exactly what it is. Like I said, it threw me for a little bit, but I'm glad you guys were able to help clarify it. Another promo to check out, we'll slide another GM on. Cutlass 442, a 69 in silver. Number 1, different color headers on that engine. Let's take a closer look. Okay, let's flip back real quick. it all looks pretty blue to me. So that's kind of what it, and it may have been the lighting and stuff too on what you guys are seeing, but looks like it was all blue. But the 69 442, silver in color, two-door hardtop, red line tires, Cutlass Rally wheels. Bumper and lights are there. Bill's on. Glad you made it, Bill. Just got done talking about you and your assistance with the promos. Oh, valve covers. Okay, we'll look at that in a second here, number one. Kevin's a 442 fan. Something also different about this, if we look at a lot of these other promos, the interior matches the body. This one actually has a red interior on a silver body, so that was definitely a little different. Bill's here. He's got an air cleaner for the Fairlane, so we'll look at that here shortly. The 442 has the grills, the front bumper, the headlights. Now, Jason's Garage likes it. It needs a little bit of polishing. I literally just dug these out of the box, so I haven't messed with them at all. This one I think will polish out really nicely. Like I said, there was so many promos on this deal. Just trying to get them all worked through and sharing with everybody has taken some time. So I'm kind of curious to rub this one out, polish it out with a little bit of rubbing compound, and see how it looks. But it is a nice looking promo, and I think it's going to look really great after I hit it with a little bit of rubbing compound. Back to the question on the Fairlane with the valve covers. The valve covers are actually supposed to be chrome. They may not look chrome due to the lighting on your guys' end, but that's why the valve covers look different, is they actually had chrome valve covers. And with Bill on, maybe he can clarify if that was a chrome air cleaner or not. So, but that's why the valve covers looked a little bit different on the 62 Fairlane. That's right, that is a great color combination on the 442, being the silver and red. Nice promo. Super happy to have it. I've got a couple of other 442s in that era, but didn't have this one. Bill says that one is a Johan model promo for that Cutlass. One more promo we're going to catch. We're going to go back to a Mustang, back to another Ford, a little 2+2 fastback Mustang, the iconic red on red. Pretty nice piece. This one's still in pretty good shape. It's got all the tires, wheels, caps, lights, bumpers. Even the tips of the bumpers aren't broke off on this one. Something that's very common to get snagged and broke off. This one's still in pretty good shape and in a great color combination of red on red. One thing kind of interesting to me, and I'm not sure the difference, is it does not say 2+2 on this one. It just says Mustang. Bill says Novus plastic polish is what he likes to use on promos, so have to check into getting some of that and maybe polish some of these up. But that's kind of it for the batch of promos. Number one, the fan and the valve covers and the carbs, some tie wires and hoses. There's a lot of detail on that engine. Yeah, that's for sure. Yes, Bill says it was a chrome air cleaner that those did come with originally. So that's it for the promos for now. Chevy Fam says, how much? I just have to call me if there's something specific you're interested in. All these promos, I don't think I've got duplicates of any of these. So these I'm probably keeping, most of these at least for sure. But anyway, that wraps up the promos. Finally, after several weeks, like I said, there was 18 in that last load that I bought. So a pretty good collection to sort through. Had a lot of fun sorting through it with you guys. Dan made it. Glad you're here, Dan. How about another can? City Service, another 5-gallon. Once again, a little bit dirty. Kevin's a fan of the promos. Glad you liked them. Trojan A1. Big job made it. He's still rolling, but he's on with us, so. City's can's always great. The iconic green and white. Like I said, this one's showing a little bit of age, but overall still has good graphics and good color. And that's, like I said, I think these 5 gallons are going to continue. Nope, old school, we still haven't found Don, unfortunately. So, kind of sad about that. But he'd been around here for a long time, longer than any of the rest of them. So, it's kind of sad to see him disappear. But that's right, the Mustang is a pretty slick one as well. But what do we got inside the City Service? I don't know, because I haven't looked yet. Mobile Upper Lube, 1 gallon. Pretty plain front, actually. Mobile Upper Lube by the makers of Mobile Oil. Not a lot of detail on that. Do you clean your dirty, greasy cans for display or show them as found? Typically try to clean them up. It just depends on time. You know, literally we have hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands, of oil cans. So it's hard to clean them all up. But I do try to clean, you know, especially the stuff we do put on display right away. A little more information on the back. Mobile upper loop for engine tune-up. But really kind of odd for, you know, the can to be somewhat plain on the front other than the Pegasus and mobile upper lube. We've got one more in here as well. So let's check it out. And I don't even know what it is either. Minneapolis Moline. Jess made it. Glad you're on with us, Jess. Minneapolis Moline Hotline Parts Hydraulic Fluid. Jason Garage says, hit the like button. Appreciate that. Appreciate all your guys' support for doing that, jumping on and having fun, plus sharing it around and sharing it with your friends. So, Minneapolis Moline, some ag stuff there. Cities is from where? I don't remember. And this one, I don't think it had any details on it. No, it does not on this one. So, it got the Minneapolis Moline. Yeah, what a graphic. That's true. Hotline Parts. It's hot. It's on fire. So, and that is kind of interesting. They've got the flames. Bill says the Oldsmobile is the most expensive of all the promos we had tonight. It's got the flames. It's got the arrow shooting through the hotline, crossing the T, and the arrow shooting straight through the O above on the I. The Moline can deserves a t-shirt. Yeah. So, 1 gallon hydraulic fluid. This one's a little crusty. New life for your light with genuine M&M hydraulic fluid. So if you're an ag guy, a tractor guy, that's a pretty cool can. New life for your lift is what it said. It was dirty on the other side. Rico survived Jess's birthday month. Let's all give Rico a hand. He made it all the way through October, Jess's birthday month, without completely wearing him out. So congratulations to Rico. One more toy we're going to check out. I had a lot of stuff for tonight for the simple fact that I've been buying a ton of stuff, and we've got a ton of stuff to cover. So we're going to catch one more toy tonight. Any other questions and comments, be sure to throw them up as we go through it. But like I said, it's crazy the amount of stuff I've been stumbling onto. So we're going to check out one more big toy that actually came like a month ago with this batch of promos I bought. That's how far behind I'm getting on memorabilia. So let's check out this one other toy, and it's really cool. So we'll show you that, and we'll chat about a few more other things, and then we'll get rolling for tonight. The Buddy L Sit and Ride Steam Shovel. Great toy. Don't know a lot about it. It actually is wooden wheel, all metal body. And the way I understand it, the Buddy L Sit and Ride Steam Shovel meant you could sit on it. Apparently a small child could sit here. It was designed to handle it. Has like a handlebar up here. The way I look at this actually was supposedly must have had a string or a mechanism on it, which it no longer has for the scoop shovel. Big Job likes it. You know, I don't know much about it. Don't really know how old it is. But it is a great piece. The cab pivots just like a steam shovel should. Old School digs it too. This side, we've got some of the mechanism left. But like I said, I haven't had time to do a lot of research and study this. But obviously, this was designed to crank. And this was actually a release. And it cranked inside of here. It cranks that shaft, so I'm assuming we would have had something hooked to this shaft in here that would have gone up to the bucket. And you could crank on the side. So, like I said, don't know a ton about it. It was a great piece. It's got a little bit of surface rust, but overall it is, it is original. Original decal, still pivots well. Back of the cab's really clean. Top of the cab in green has some wear to it. There's another bucket inside of it, but I'm not sure. Old School says it is 50s. There's this other bucket inside of it that came with it. Not sure how it mounted. Loch Ness Fox made it with us. And inside, not really much in there, but very clean. But the way I read this saying, that it's a ride-on is it was designed for a small child to sit on top of the cab and grab on up here to the handles. Obviously, if that is what this was designed for, these probably did not lead a very easy life. So to find one in this condition, obviously I was very pleased with it. It is a cool piece, and I was really excited about it. So, Old School says there's some of those on eBay. I haven't even looked that far yet. Like I said, they've been sitting here. I wanted to make sure that I got it out and shared it with everybody. I didn't want to miss it. So that's all I've done with it. So that's kind of what we've got for tonight. We got stuff scattered everywhere. Kevin, right, but the Buddy L truck is the truck for the raffle. So yeah, another Buddy L piece. The one we looked at Sunday night, not this one, but the Buddy L truck we looked at Sunday night. Somebody's going to win that at the end of November. So be sure to get your raffle tickets in for that early so you don't forget. So that's what we've got. Big batch of promo models, more cans, and more toys. But it is Toy Tuesday. That is what we do on here. Toys, memorabilia, anything automotive related. And we have a lot of fun doing it. So, Jim says the other bucket might be for a sand loader. It could be. So, like I said, it was in there when I bought it, and I haven't researched any of it yet. So, just been kind of bananas around here. Does the red bucket fit in the black bucket? Well, we can find out and see. It might. Not very well. It does not fit in there very well at all. So I don't think it was designed to work in conjunction with the black bucket. However, I did know something else. The black bucket actually opens. That's kind of cool. Keep them separate, they'll scratch easy. Yep, they will, I'm sure of that. These didn't have a lot of thick paint on them back in the day, so that's why it's so hard to find them in that condition. Any 30s or 40s Packards, just some late 40s Packards is the only thing I've got. No early 40s and nothing from the 30s. So, that's what we've got for this week for Toy Tuesday. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Lots of more stuff coming up that we haven't even got to. Haven't even gotten to the signs. Kevin really digs the toys tonight. Glad you did. I've got signs I bought at my auction yet we haven't looked at. I bought all those signs a couple weeks ago, like 6 signs, all within 24 hours. I bought 6 signs. Some of them are kind of small. They're not huge, but lots of those to look at yet. Jim, I didn't see the string before. Yeah, there's a small piece of the string left on the mechanism, but that's it. There's no other string holding or hooking anything together on that anymore. But like I said, a lot of cool stuff to check out on the next coming Toy Tuesdays. Plus, a lot of stuff you guys have never seen any of, even though you've seen a lot of the stuff, amongst us in the shop. A couple of years ago, I loaned out or kind of rented out enough stuff to do all the decor in a restaurant, and to some buddies of mine, and they have that building on the market now, so we're going to go get all of that stuff back. And none of you guys have seen any of that stuff because none of it was even hung when we did the restaurant. So I'm going to pick all that up. Bill, missed the other promos, tied up on a business call. Really cool stuff. Have a great week. Glad you made it for at least a while, Bill. So we've got a ton of stuff that none of you guys have ever seen on here that has been on display there. And there's like 30 signs, dozens of oil cans. A lot of stuff that it was never even hung up in my shops. It was literally the stuff I had stacked in the corners. We did the whole restaurant and just loose stuff that I hadn't even hung yet. So we've got a ton of stuff coming back in that will be definitely new to all of you because it's been on display somewhere else. So we're going to get all that rounded up. We'll try to start working some of that stuff in as well because there's a ton of great stuff there too. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed tonight. We still got all these oil cans to keep sorting through. Like I said, we've just got the tip of the iceberg. There was between 40 and 50 oil cans on that deal where we just got these few we looked at tonight, and we've looked at about 10 or 12 of them. So lots of stuff to go through there. And as always, more toys, more signs. And one of these days I'll get smart and quit buying them. But I enjoy it. I do because I enjoy it. And I hope that's why you guys are here as well, because we all enjoy it together. It's a great hobby, and we have fun doing it. And we can share friendship and share information by doing it this way. So anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and jump off, get back to work. Hope you guys have a good evening. Thanks for watching. Thanks for swinging by and hanging out. Tomorrow night, we've got some more Chevy trucks that came in a couple weeks ago on a video. BW liked it tonight as well, so glad you guys enjoyed it. We had kind of a mixture tonight. Big Job's going to rewind and catch it all. Have a great week, everybody. And we'll catch some more new inventory for Friday night as well. So that's what we've got going. Thanks for swinging by. I really appreciate you guys swinging by and spending 25 minutes of your evening with me. Again, it's crazy. You guys jump on and do it, but we have a lot of fun doing it, and I'm glad you guys do it, because you guys being here is what makes it happen. So thanks for that. I appreciate all the support. Got any other specific questions, just give me a shout. 620-786-4428. That number's on the pages. And we will see you tomorrow night with more new inventory. Thanks for watching, everybody. Definitely see everybody Sunday night live chat, 7 o'clock. Be sure to get in them for the raffle this month. And we will see you soon. Thanks for watching, everybody.